And with our Monday, let's get with the guides and let's talk about what's going on out on the water. We do a review on Mondays normally when Pablo and Justin aren't out on the water. They get with us here and they tell us all the cool things they've been doing all week. Today's no different. It's Promar Ahi USA Monday. Now Promar's stepped up to the plate. They're sponsoring 2 days. They're sponsoring Mondays and Tuesdays because they know the power of your saltwater guide. So, gang, we're going to bring in Justin and Pablo in just a minute here. We got a little bit of business to talk about, and then we'll get the boys on the show here, and we'll talk about all the cool things that are going on this week. Gang, please, I always need, whenever we go live, I'm always telling you about all the stuff I need. I had to give Marley a snack to be on the show today. But gang, I need you all to, you guys are doing a great job leaving me and Marley and Kelly Girls stars, and I appreciate that, and it's really helping us out tremendously so I can feed all these rescue animals that live in my house. So thank you all very much for that. But Facebook's doing something really strange right now. They're requesting that I get stars on 3 different videos, not the live videos. These are great, but the other ones that Elliot and I put out every day. I need a couple of you to jump over there. Any one of those videos, you could do stars on the Fort Lauderdale River that I posted this morning. You can put stars on the Lubar. You can put stars on anything, just not the live shows. I need 2 people to jump over there and put some stars on a couple of the videos for me. You don't have to put a bunch, 50 cents, $1. But for some reason, that algorithm's requesting that I get a couple more of my short videos with some stars on it. So I'm sorry to ask you guys. I'm always asking, but I need some help. And then over on YouTube, you guys hit the like button and the subscribe button. I'm blown away by the subscribers. We're hopefully by May, we're at 100,000. That's very, very doable, very, very easy. We just all have to keep doing what we're doing and sharing all my cool videos and liking, and it'll happen. And then on Instagram, I don't know which one's going to get to 100 grand first, Instagram or YouTube. They're both like freight trains. We got 66,000 on YouTube and 64,000 on Instagram, and they're both headed to 100,000. So thank you all for being a part of that. I appreciate it. How much fun was that, everyone, watching Justin live last night? Oh my gosh, Long Beach Harbor is just about as good as it's ever been. And I've only been fishing lobsters for a living, hoop netting, since 2006. So I don't have a lot of history about it, but this is the best I've ever seen it. Consistent night after night after night. So I think it's because of this El Nino and all the storms and all the disturbance in the water. And then Pablo's having a great time down in Mission Bay. Gang, if you pay attention to Pablo and you pay attention to Justin, you will be blown away by all the trips they're running and all the lobsters they're both catching. And gang, it looks so easy when you watch Justin. It's not easy by any stretch of the imagination. So you have to understand it's all a system. And you have to do every single thing correctly. So we're going to bring Justin and Pablo in here, and they're going to tell you about how important it is to do everything correctly. And how do you get to do everything correctly? It's by going to my website, yoursaltwaterguide.com, and understanding that every single thing from today forward, moving forward from today on, you have to understand every single thing matters. Everything matters. So if you're going to approach this thing kind of lackadaisical, halfway, you don't want to go all the way in there, you don't want to get all the way in, then you're probably not going to have the results that Pablo and Justin are having. It's all about everything. It's all about the time to get out there. It's about the bait. It's about where you put them. It's about how often you pull them. It's about how you pull them, what you pull them with. Gang, if you're going out on a boat, and and the guys are pulling them up with electric pullers, and all you do is stand there and watch, why would you go? That doesn't even sound like a tiny bit of fun. I've been doing this lobster hoop netting thing for a living since 2006, and it's all about everybody involved in pulling. They all come out on the boat with us. with Pablo and Justin and I, because they want to pull the hoop nets up. They don't want to watch you pull it up on an electric puller. No matter what they say, that's not why they chartered your boat. That's not why they're going with you. So, hey, without any further ado, let's bring in the superstars of your saltwater guide. Let's bring in Justin and Pablo here. Let's see what's going on out there on the water. Pablo, welcome. Justin, welcome. Guys, Pablo, we're going to start with you because Justin is a superstar. Everybody's watching him. We're getting 20 to 30,000 views a night on the show. We're getting 20,000 average viewed minutes a night on the live lobster hoop netting inside of Long Beach, LA Harbor. That's an incredible number, gang. I don't care who you are or what you're talking about. But Pablo, you still got a broken wheel. One of your little wheels are broken, the one that's going to hold the camera while you're driving the boat. So we're not getting all the live stuff from you, but you're still there. Oh, look at a little bit of movement. Hey, is there anybody that watches this show that's a good doctor? Because we're tired of the doctor you're seeing, Pablo, because this should all be fixed by now.
Oh man, 100% agree. It's a little frustrating, but we'll just keep it positive today. Feeling pretty good today. Every day working hard at it, but yeah, I mean, the lobster fishing has been phenomenal. Obviously, we've all been watching Justin. I've been watching Justin too. We went out on our boat 4 days last week, and on the other nights when Justin was out there, I was enjoying watching him too. I mean, it's just been great. It's been great everywhere. Long Beach is going off. It's pretty good down here too. We haven't been getting the huge volume of the large ones, but we get the large ones mixed in with all the smaller ones. But it's been great. I mean, this has been the season of all seasons, like Captain Hansen was saying. It's been phenomenal.
Yeah, you know, I'm pretty excited.
I feel like it's just getting better as we move towards the end of the season too. I mean, the beginning of the season, it always seems like everybody's in such a rush to get out there, and you know, just like anything, it's all new. Everybody wants to get out and do it, and then as you move further along in the season, it just seems less and less people are doing it. With the exception of the Your Saltwater Guide members, I think they've been very consistent. I've gotten lots of great feedback from all of our members, following the game plans, you know, hitting the spots, and you know, even when they don't get a huge crazy volume, they understand. And now that they're putting the work into it themselves and being consistent, they know when they come home with even just a few nice big bugs, they're happy. You know, and that's a good night. I mean, I know Captain Hansen has said this many times. I mean, if you just get one nice one, that's a great night. You know, if you're fortunate enough to get 20 or 30, well, of course, that's a better night. But the key to all this is just getting out there and being consistent. And right now, people are giving up. You go out, I'm sure we didn't see a whole lot of boats the other nights that Justin's been out there, you know. Most of the nights that I've been going out, we might see one or two other boats, and usually they're working other areas or they're coming up and asking if they could work our area with us. But it's not the volume like it was in the beginning of the season. So to me, this is the best time of the year to get out. The weather's contributing to the crawl. It's just going to get better and better. Those things looking for each other to mate. I mean, it's just going to get better and better as we go towards March.
Yeah, the end of the season historically has always been the best. Before we jump into the superstar Justin, who's got so much cool stuff to talk about, I want you to let everyone know you've got some cool stuff coming up right now. You're going to open up the whole rest of this week to some open party trips, right?
Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna open up this week. We're gonna go Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm gonna open up for Saltwater Guide members. We're gonna do the $175 per person. I'm gonna need 4 people to go to make it a go. But if I can get 4 people each night this week, we'll make a run out there and load you guys up with some bugs.
That is awesome. So how do we get a hold of you? There's a bunch of people. My phone's going bananas right now. You just mentioned, oh, Jesus, I got to turn the volume down. You just mentioned, here's his number, gang. You got to get a hold of Pablo right now. This is something he hasn't been able to do because he's been chartered almost every day. He's opening this up to open party so you can get involved with this. And also John Stanley said, if you want, he'll come out and hold the camera for you, Pablo, so you can drive. He'll hold the camera, and so we can show some live of you doing it too, because that's important so people can see down there in San Diego that there are lobsters. We're getting a ton of reports from people all the time, not our members, but people that watch our videos that are sending in messages going, well, we're not catching anything here in San Diego. We're not catching anything, because they're not doing everything right. You got to do everything. Every single thing matters, gang. I don't care if your sisters, brothers, aunts, cousin told you to use chicken livers. You got to get those people out of your family. They don't belong in your family. Like Justin was saying last night, our family, the Your Saltwater Guide family, we all help each other. And we're telling you, you don't see Justin throwing cat livers or chicken cat liver. I'm sorry. My cat's right here trying to eat my monkey. You don't see him throwing chicken livers in there. We do not ever use salmon heads. I despise salmon heads. I will fire Justin or Pablo in a second if I see him start using salmon heads, because all they catch, salmon heads catch, is sea lions. And I know your sisters, brothers, aunts, cousin, they only use rotten salmon heads, and that's why they suck. I'm sorry. Let's be perfectly honest. These two guys you're watching right here are consistently night after night catching lobsters. They're not getting limits every night, but they're catching lobsters, and they're not running over to Catalina. So one more time, Pablo, tell everybody what you got going on and how they can get a hold of you, text message or call you, because there's people listening besides your numbers on the screen right now.
Yeah, so get a hold of me at 619-431-3070, 619-431-3070. I'm going to run open party trips Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week, and I could probably be talked into doing another night if that's better for you. But I think it's going to be phenomenal. Even tonight would be a great night to go out. And just get a hold of me, 619-431-3070. Need 4 people to go, 175 per person, and we'll get out there.
That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. I wanted you to know, I just got a text message from someone saying they could help grow my social media.
Elliot?
Oh, no. I get scammers every day telling me they could help grow it. I always know they haven't looked at it when they say they could help grow it. I don't think anybody.
Shrink it. Yeah, you got to shrink it.
Exactly. Justin Botrell, the superstar of Your Saltwater Guide. How are you, my friend?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Good. How's everything going out on Real Adventure?
Just tired. Things are very good. I wanted to mention one thing, though. You said the salmon head thing. We did use salmon head one time this year.
Yeah, we saw that.
But as everyone's seen, we caught not much of anything. It really sucked. But we had no choice. We had no choice. We had to use it because none of the bait barges had any bait.
Gang, if you missed the show last night, I'm sorry I blocked out your face, Justin. But
you're good.
That was last night on Justin's boat, gang. If you missed it, we go live at 6 o'clock, and we announced that we're going to go live before. And then Justin had a family out with him last night. That's their followers. They're members of the website. They're big-time followers of Your Saltwater Guide. Look at that net. Look at that net, gang. Zoom in on that. Look at that net. That was last night. We at Catalina?
No, we were local Long Beach.
Look at that, gang. Local Long Beach last night. Look at that.
That's
31.
I was
31?
San Pedro right there is when we took the picture.
How many you got there?
31.
31 lobsters last night. Then look at this, a whole different family. So what are you just leaving all those lobsters in that net and going from charter to charter, or did they catch those?
They caught those as well.
You're kidding me. And that had to be Catalina, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. Long Beach again. Long Beach Harbor.
That was the night before. It's just night after night after night. It's insane, gang. It's absolutely insane. And Justin, you're being kind of a baby today. You're taking today off, huh?
I know. I'm tired. I've been on 4 days straight. 4 days. It's the first day started with my regular Paul, and we went just fishing, and that was incredible. We went fishing local, and we caught over 75 fish. You know, the fish aren't biting right now, everyone says. So we caught over 75 fish, and then right after that, it just started on lobsters. So, but my boat was down for a week and a half, so I had to come back with a vengeance. I had to show everyone the lobsters are crawling. Dang it, get out there! And yeah, the weather's been pretty. It's been bad some days and good others. Last night on my drive home from San Pedro 22nd Street to Long Beach, it was actually really rough inside the harbor. It was really, really rough. But yeah, if you want to, a couple things really quick. So I got with Promar, and we were talking about how years past, people would only go out for the first month of opener. And then after that first month of opener, everyone stopped going, or less people, around 80 to 90% less people started going hooping. Well, like Dave and Pablo and everyone say, the best time to go hoop netting is when you can go. In my opinion, because I go all the time, the best time to go hoop netting is the last 2 months of the season. That is the absolute best time. Not only are we going to get more weather, but now it's breeding season. So those lobsters are out trying to find a mate, and they're out in force. So they're going to be out there going into your nets. And if you all do what the lobsters do, you know that you get hungry. So they're going to be hungry, looking for food while they're breeding, right? So you're going to catch a bunch more lobsters, and the quality of the lobsters is going to be much, much better. So instead of getting all those shorts, like you hear a lot of people talking about in Dana Point, oh, I'm catching nothing but shorts. That's because they're not going to the right spots. Same thing with Long Beach. People go out and say, oh, I caught, 50 shorts and I got 2 keepers. Well, right now is the time. If you want to catch big lobsters, you need to go right now. Right now is the time. We got this weather system coming. The barometer is changing, like I talked about the other night on a live show for those of you that watched. All that matters. Everything matters. But you're only going to learn all this stuff at your saltwater guide. You're going to get hot spots. You're going to learn how-to videos. You're going to learn how to do it correctly, what to use correctly. I can only tell you so much, whereas on your saltwater guide, you're going to get everything. So, and I don't want to spoil all the tricks and stuff. I know I make it look easy on the water. It's not. It's that's just years and years and years of experience. And I learned from Dave. I started out in the beginning using, remember those old lay flat nets? I used the lay flat nets before, tried it one time, and I said, screw this, I'm calling Dave. So I called Dave. I wasn't even a member or anything. It was before the Your Saltwater Guide. Called Dave, and he says, no, do it this way. And I know when Dave says, do it this way, you stop what you're doing. You don't do it the way you just were doing it, and you do it Dave's way. And sure as bananas, I was catching a crap ton of lobsters, right? So just following the simple plans and techniques will make everyone successful. And like I said, it looks like it's easy out there, and it's not. Being consistent, right? Don't give up. Everyone gives up too soon. You notice also there's a lot of boats out there now. I think I want to think that's from watching the videos of me out there live. Everyone looks at my boogers all day long and everything else. But I really want to think that it's me inspiring people out on the water to go out there and hoop now, right? Because I'm seeing more and more boats now. There's a crap ton of boats. I mean, there's so many boats. You just see lights blinking everywhere you look, all over the place now. So I don't like hoop netting near anybody. I like being by myself with my clients. We do our own thing, so we don't have to. I know we love you all, members. I just don't want to be talking forever to people while I'm hoop netting, because we got business to conduct, right? We're trying to get lobsters, get everyone happy on the boat. We'll talk to you all members later, kind of thing. But we'll come by. I get a lot of members saying hi. That's great. We love it. I'll go by and say hi to members. That's cool too. But we all work as a team out on the water. And it's really cool too, because every night I've been working with at least 3 members on the water. I don't know if you all have been hearing the radio, but we have our own radio we go to channel. And we'll work with at least 3 members. I'll know where they're at, how they're doing. They know where I'm at. It's really cool. So that's all I had to say. Thanks. We can't hear you.
Oh my gosh. Am I back?
Yep.
Could you imagine not being able to hear me? That would suck, folks.
I know.
No, you know what though? Pablo's doing the same thing down there in Mission Bay, because if you look on the app and you look in the community, so many people are thanking Pablo all the time, just like they're thanking you, Justin. They're thanking Pablo. They're like, the stuff that you two guys are telling people, you guys are sharing the real deal. And I got something that's very, very cool, and that makes me feel really good in my heart right now, is that you guys are the busiest two guys in California right now. There's no one running trips. There's no charter boats going out. We got charter boat companies calling us. We have landings calling us. They're going, your guys are running how many nights a week? And literally, Pablo, Justin, you guys could run every night if you wanted to. That's how many people want to go fishing. But people, they don't understand. Here's the reason, gang. And if you're listening to this, this is the reason why your charter boat business sucks. It's because you're not on social media. Gang, if you're putting out ads on print, if you're print ads, I'm just trying to help you. No one's reading your print ads. So you're wasting your money, you're wasting your time. The reason we are so successful is because we're out there. Pablo's phone number, you can call him anytime. Plus, he's part of the community. So he's answering everybody's questions. Justin, the same way. The power of social media is mind-boggling, and the industry is living in the Stone Age. I'm sorry. My family owns a bunch of sport boats. My family owns a landing in Dana Point. I really do have a clue what the hell I'm talking about, gang, and I'm letting you know it's time for you to wake up and get involved in social media. If you don't know how, you can give us a call. We'll be more than happy to help you. I give back as much as I possibly can, gang. We're not playing hide the ball. I want the whole industry to do well. That's why we built our website. That's why we share all our information. That's why we do what we do, is because it's important for the industry to make it. And gang, you cannot conduct yourself in the dinosaur era. You can't wait for your fish report to come out in the LA Times and go, okay, I hope someone books us. Gang, look at everybody right now that go outside. They're all walking around staring at their phone. They don't get to see the beauty. Like when they come to Mission Bay to see you, Pablo, they're walking down the dock staring at their flipping phone. They don't even get to see all the cool stuff. That's why we are so successful, gang. And if you want to see something really cool, Pablo, Justin, and I are going to be wandering around together on Saturday at the Bard Hall show in Long Beach, California. You don't think, you're like, oh yeah, a few people watch Dave, a few people watch Pablo, a few people watch Justin. Oh yeah, well, watch. We're not going to be able to walk. The three of us walking down an aisle, it isn't going to go very well. So if you want to
hide at Promar, I'm going to be honest.
If you want to join us, there's a way to get tickets right there. There's the QR code. You're going to save $2 on your ticket per person. Each person saves $2. You're going to get to come and see me speak. I'm going to be speaking on Saturday and Sunday on the stage. Me and Larry Hansen doing the Pacific Sport Fishing Alliance show at noon, and then me just winging it at 3:00. Probably make fun of Pablo and Justin on my show at 3. But they'll be sitting in the front row listening. They love to watch I'm like a NASCAR race, I guess, is what Kelly says. Everyone's just there to see if it's going to crash today. They're all waiting for the crash. They all want to see the car crash. But gang, we're just blown away with the power. Pablo was in a meeting a couple days ago, blown away. People talking about how they're not running any trips this year. Pablo just sat there with his mouth shut and sitting on his hands. You don't want to tell anybody what's really going on, because it's kind of, if you're it's kind of embarrassing, right? To tell people that you're running every day while none of them are even running. Right, Pablo?
Well, I mean, it feels good in a selfish way, but like you said, we want everybody to be successful in our industry. So yeah, you kind of feel bad in a way too, you know, but we want everybody to be out there and be successful. But we for sure are so fortunate and blessed to be part of your saltwater guide that we're able to do that and have those awkward moments of silence.
Yeah, Justin, you talked to a landing owner, Dave, on Friday, right? He was blown away, right?
Talked to him today.
I talked to him today. He's blown away by how many trips you're running, right? His boats
Yeah.
aren't running. He owns the damn landing.
He's wanting me at his landing. He wants me there. So that could be a surprise later on, but I'm going to go meet up with him in a couple days and we'll see what happens.
Right. And that would be cool. It would save you a little bit of money on fuel because right now you're running out of another landing.
Yeah.
Again, the thing about Pablo and the thing about Justin, we're running legitimate. Every part of our business is totally 100% legal. There is and we're going to expose a lot of boats this year. I don't care. I'm going to tell everyone who's running illegally charters and who's not. So those of you that are running your illegal, and don't say you don't watch Dave because we get 30 million views a month. So we know you're watching. We know you're all watching because you wish you were us. But we're going to start to expose the boats that are running illegal charters inside of Pablo's harbor and inside of Justin's harbor, because you're basically just taking money out of Pablo's family's mouth, or you're taking money out of Justin's family's mouth. And then when some catastrophic injury occurs, there will be no insurance. And the people that are chartering your boats need to understand you're operating with no insurance. So we're going to start to expose that, but we're keeping this as positive as we can. So Pablo, we want to go hooping on your boat. What kind of boat? Because there's a lot of brand new people here. We got a big audience right now.
Oh yeah, so I have a Boston Whaler. It's the Boston Whaler Conquest 285, 33 length overall. It's got twin Hondas, nice big fat bait tank with mood lighting to keep the lobsters in the mood for the ride home and happy while we keep them ready for you. It's got a full head, which means a toilet and everything else private. It's a nice, comfortable boat. It's perfect for 4 to 6 people. And great for hoop netting, very maneuverable, keeps you out of the weather if you need to, got the cabin and all that. But man, during that bad weather, we better be out there pulling those hoops. So you'll be in the elements because that's the only way to get it done during those nights. But yeah, it's a great boat. The engines are new, everything, all the electronics are new. It's basically everything is new except for the hull. But I've gone through everything on it. Just like Justin has, we kind of made we pick our nice solid hull and then we make it ours by customizing it and upgrading everything on it. It's called the Elizabeth, and it's at Seaforth Marina in Mission Bay. That's where I run out of.
And you got open party trips this week. So again, you can get a hold of Pablo, give him a call, get out there fishing with them so we can be posting pictures of you catching big lobsters.
Yeah, get out there with Pablo. I would highly recommend it. And for those of you that have been messaging me that can't get on with me, go with Pablo right now. And then when I'm available in a couple weeks, come with me. Might as well load up your freezer while the supply is good right now, right? So
supply is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's like Pablo was saying, it's not about catching all. Oh, yeah, and don't forget, those of you that are members, please make sure you grab your flag. Justin will have some in his backpack when we're wandering around the Bard Hall show. You want to make sure you have a flag and you're flying that thing proudly out there. Believe me, there's a bunch of dinosaurs in the industry that love to talk crap about Captain Dave Hansen. It warms my heart that they care so much about me and they're so worried about me that they have to share all this garbage about me all the time. I'm telling you what, though, we're changing the industry, whether you like it or not, gang. And those of you that are members, we have over 4,000 members, fly that flag proudly. Let the other people know why you are the boat out there catching, why you are the boat out there getting lobsters, why. Because like I said, all the time, and we talk about it on the show, Bill Barney and I talk about it, Bart Hall talked about it, Bill DePriest over at Pacific Sport Fishing Show talks about it, Frank Lopresti talks about it. We are under attack, gang. They do not want us to fish in the United States of America. They do not want you going out fishing. They do not want you going lobster fishing. They would much rather you bought your lobsters from a foreign country. They do not want you buying lobsters from the United States of America. It's a sad, sad thing, but it is what it is.
So someone asked, how do you get a flag? You can either call or text me, or if you go to the Bart Hall show, just remember when you go to the Bart Hall show, make sure you use that in the comments right there. You're going to save some money on the tickets. The only place you're going to save money for the Bart Hall show. We'll have the flags there. I won't be there the entire time, but Dave and Pablo will be there way more than I will be because I got a tournament I have to do. So get it from the show, or you can call or text me and I can send it out to you. They're $30 each. Don Stanley at the show, they will be there. So my phone number, if you want to call or text for a flag, is 951-703-9442. And I have a whole bag of them right here.
Yeah, cool. That'll be awesome.
Yeah.
Kim and Dan, there is a very, very good chance that Pablo and Justin will be at the Del Mar show. Very, very good. It's almost 90% right now. We're going to ink the rest of it on Sunday. And then if that's the case, they'll be there on the Thursday and Friday. And then I'll come up Friday night, spend the night, do the show Saturday and Sunday again, and then jump back on a plane and fly back down here. But right now, Justin, Pablo, and I have talked about having a booth at the Del Mar show, having the presence of your saltwater guide. And then hopefully, if everything works out well in Long Beach, Captain Dave will be at the show in Del Mar. We're hoping that it all works out and that I make that. And then the big show will be the Pacific Coast Sport Fishing Show in Orange County, the one I saw you and Kim at last year. Pablo will be there. He'll have his own little table in the booth. Justin will be there. He'll have his own table in the booth. And then Kelly Girl and I will be there hanging out. Elliot will be there videotaping. His beautiful wife will be there. I don't know if any of you have had a chance to go look at all the new clothes that Erica, Elliot's wife, has designed for us. But over at our store, we just have a plethora of new clothes. Last year, Justin, Pablo wasn't there with us. But last year, how spectacular was that when the people kept walking up to the booth wearing all of our clothes?
It was so cool. This year's going to be absolutely insane at the PCS show. But yes, Corey, I'll be live on the tournament. But yeah, this year at the PCS show is going to be insane. Last year, for those of you that missed it, there was a line almost half the building long just to go and see Captain Dave. It was spectacular. It was so freaking cool. But now, that was last year, right? That was 1.5 million viewers less ago. Now, there's over 1 million more viewers and subscribers and everything else. So this year, I can almost guarantee you the line for Dave's booth is going to be longer than the line is to get in the PCS show. It's going to be pretty crazy. So, but make sure you wear your saltwater guide shirt, hat, backpack. There's backpacks now. Have your kids wear their shirts. There's new attire on there. There's kids' clothes. It's really cool.
There's a ton of swag, gang. You can't even believe Erica went through our store and grabbed all these different products and put our logos on all this stuff. We got children's clothes. We got bibs. We got hats. We got backpacks, coffee cups, mugs, water bottles, jugs. Just so much stuff that if you've been to our store in the past, it was just kind of a t-shirt hat store with some stickers. Not anymore. Now it's like a full-blown store. It's pretty amazing what we put together, and I'd be totally stoked if you guys showed up wearing our stuff, and we will make sure that we do something special for everybody that shows up. I don't know how much stuff I'm going to have left after the Bart Hall show, but I'm going to hopefully hang on to a lot of stuff. I have so many sponsors now that are more than willing to give us swag to give away to our fans when you show up. And remember, if you come to the Bart Hall show, all the children that come, I make sure that I bring every one of the children up on stage with me right before we start our seminar. And then every child gets something. Dana Wharf Sport Fishing, my sister, has stepped up to the plate. She's given me a bunch of kids club stuff. Promar's given us some hats again for the show and stickers, and Akuma's given us some stickers and some hats. Your Saltwater Guide's going to have plenty of stickers. Deckhand Sports will have stickers for the children. And then let's see who else. Oh, Opsin Fluorocarbon will have probably some stickers. And then we have other sponsors coming on board. I think AFCO is going to help out with some stuff for the kids. So we got all kinds of cool stuff going on. But you got to show up wearing our clothes. It's going to matter more than anything. If you show up wearing our hats, our shirts, our backpacks, whatever you show up wearing, it'll help you to get free stuff from Captain Dave. But remember, children are welcome at my show. I work totally clean. I never say a bad word. And then when the show, while the children are watching, they get to come. Oh, yeah, we've been talking about it the whole time, Elliot. And now you can post videos over on your Saltwater Guide, the app. You can post your videos on the website. We have so much new clothes, though. Brand new feature. Remember, we can now post videos on your Saltwater Guide. So if you're making some bitchin' videos, you can post them over there. We'll give you full credit. And then if they're really good videos, you may get a chance to have them put in the rotation with the 3 brand new videos we put out every day. But the community, everything we got going on over at your Saltwater Guide is just second to none, second level. It's just unbelievable what's going on over there because of Elliot Andrews, his wife Erica, Kelly Girl, Justin, Pablo, Sonny, everybody that's committed to your Saltwater Guide is helping drive this giant machine that is just absolutely flying down the railroad tracks right now.
I wanted to show a post really quick so everyone can see this. It doesn't give the spot, which is great because the members know. Elliot, you're on the thing on the app right there. Can you scroll down a little bit where it says why SWG and Captain Justin came through as always, and put that one up, please? Down more. Oh, here you go. It's a picture like this one. So what's really cool is this was on the community page, right?
Yeah.
Headed over to Catalina. This is from the game plan and everything. Headed over to Catalina this weekend, and we fished exactly where the game plan said to fish. After 5 sets, we had a total of 174 lobsters. What? Crazy. They didn't keep that many because you're not allowed to keep that many. But that's how many they pulled after 5 sets. That's freaking amazing. There you go. It's right there.
There it is, right there. Gang, this is the most unique thing about our website, your Saltwater Guide. There is all kinds of websites out there you can go on and you can get beat up by people in their underwear in their mom's basement. Over at our site, though, we have a community that's absolutely mind-boggling. And all the sponsors participate in the community. It's not like going on there. It's not a commercial. The sponsors are all participating with really cool deals for you, but they're also sharing what they're doing. And look at these guys are sharing exactly what they did at Catalina, telling you exactly what they did and how they did it. And it's because they followed the game plan. It's because they did what we asked them to do. It's because they did what Pablo does on a daily basis and what Justin does. We're trying to show you that this fishing is not that hard if you can put down your ego and submit to a simple game plan. And then what you got to remember is from this point forward, every single thing matters. So if you're having a lazy experience out there hoop netting, it's because you're probably not doing everything right. As you go through the community and you see the hundreds and hundreds of reports, you're going to see the one thing that's consistent is the people that follow the plan are always catching. Right, Pablo? Justin, anybody? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear it.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Following the plan is the key to this whole thing.
Yeah, following the plan, and you will be consistent on catching whatever you're after. It doesn't matter what it is you're after. Are you after lobsters? No problem. Follow the plan. Are you after a local trip just to stay inshore, go out with your kids? Follow the plan. You're going to catch fish. You're going to go to Catalina, Coronado Islands, San Clemente Island, Santa Barbara Island, Channel Islands. Follow the game plan. You're going to catch. You want to go offshore when the tuna are here and you want to catch? Like, man, I hear this all the time. I've been out 20 times, hooked up one fish, and lost it because some other booger eater next to me did something wrong. All you have to do is follow the plan, and you're going to catch fish.
I want to add something to that. Elliot and I we were talking to somebody who was thinking about coming on board as a sponsor, and then they were like, no, we're going to go with this other guy that has like 30,000 followers because he catches bluefin. And we were both like, do you not follow what we do? We don't catch a bluefin. We catch hundreds of bluefin, and we turn on people to catching hundreds of bluefin. Pablo, did you catch any tuna this year?
Oh yeah. I mean, you can't say that every single time you get hundreds of bluefin, but man, if you follow the steps and you follow the plans like Justin is saying, and we we implement the plans, we follow the same plans that we put out. I mean, why would we put out plans if they're not good? We caught, I mean, I don't even know. I have a count somewhere, I think in the log on the vessel of how many bluefin caught.
Looking at mine.
But we have a ton. It's like, and yellowfin, forget about it. I mean, we've actually gotten comments like, some people are like, are you guys overfishing? Or, and it's like, no, we're not overfishing. We're staying well within our allowances, but it feels good when people are asking if you are overfishing, because we're pretty consistent. And that's one thing that we get from the website, the techniques and everything. And Justin's been a huge part of that. Dave's been a huge part of that. You just go out and follow those plans and follow our recommendations, and you guys are going to get them too. I know we've gotten lots of feedback all summer long, even all winter long, of people following the plans, whether it's for lobsters or inshore, offshore. That's all you got to do. Just watch the videos, follow the plans, and get out there.
So my log, it's called a CPFV log. As captains, we have to fill that out. So that's the one that Pablo was just talking about. My log for last year on bluefin tuna was only 96. So.
Oh man.
Darn, right? Holy cow.
Yeah, people got to realize, you can only keep 2 per person. So the bluefin, you get kind of limited on those. That's a lot of people and a lot of fish.
Yeah.
And then something I wanted, why Elliot's on here, to hear from both of you guys, because Elliot's a huge reason why we do so well.
Yep.
Elliot, Pablo, and Justin are the 2 most, well, they're by far busier than any other charter business in California right now. They've both been approached by different companies saying, how are you guys doing this? What I want you to understand, folks, is we have a machine that is second to none. When you're thinking about who you want to have represent your product or represent your company, you can't look at a person who's one-dimensional on one platform and they have a few views on one platform. Because of Elliot, we are super busy and super viral on every platform that exists on social media. So you're seeing Pablo right now here. You're going to see Pablo on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube,
Look at that.
Spotify, Apple, Megaphone. So when you think about, hey, I want to have this guy that caught a bluefin, I want him to represent the guy that caught a bluefin. He's active on one platform and he's got like 30,000 followers. If that's where you want to put all your eggs in that basket, you go right ahead. Right now, your Saltwater Guide has just a little over 650,000 followers, gang. And I guarantee you that number is going to be bigger tomorrow. So all we're trying to do right now is help you. If you are spending your hard-earned money advertising.
Yeah. First net, first lobster. All right. So now that you have gloves on, so grab it by the top. So like this. You got to grab it hard though, okay? So, grab it hard. And then cup his tail. No, you can't hurt your hand. Cup his tail like
And that another place where our sponsors are using the power of your saltwater guide, and Dave over at Deckhand Sports, and Ben and Steve over at Promar, and Dave over at Akuma. They'll all tell you, we talk about all these people's products on our live show. Justin's getting 20,000 watched minutes a night. He's getting 10 to 15,000 people watching his live show. And we're talking about their product on the show, gang. Do you think there's power in that? Remember when you guys are spending your hard-earned money trying to get someone to watch your stuff, just look at their views. Do yourself a favor, gang. The industry is living in the dinosaur age. And I was too. Don't get me wrong. Until I met Elliot Andrews, I was living in the dinosaur age too. Nothing matters now but the views. That's what matters. That's where you're going to get your money. That's where it's going to come from, gang. That's where you're going to get your charter business going. It's all about the views. So at the end of the day, look, oh my God, 45,000 viewers last night. 45,000 viewers last night. Isn't that insane?
That's crazy.
So, gang, you don't understand until you understand. Hopefully, this is going to help you to understand. When you're about to pull your money out to advertise, remember where you're spending it. And if you're in the fishing industry and you're selling a widget, just remember, we're right here. Justin, Pablo, Elliot, and I will be walking around the Bard Hall show. If you want your people, if you want a bunch of people, 44,000 people watched the show last night. Justin, come on.
That's pretty cool. That is really cool. Thank you, everyone, so much for watching me.
That is just an incredible, incredible, incredible number. That is just absolutely incredible.
I know. So as everyone watching starts to become members of your Saltwater Guide, because you're all going to want to become members, and all those big game hunter people out there that just want those bluefin tuna, well, I'll tell you what, I got something for you this year. It's going to be a surprise, because I have a new technique that I haven't shared with anybody, because we've been trying to work on this sponsor to pay us big bucks to promote it. But I'm going to share it with your Saltwater Guide only members. And it's how to get a double hookup. Super easy. It's 99.9999% effective on those big old bluefin tuna. So only your Saltwater Guide members are going to know this. That's it. So make sure you're a member, because this year is going to be absolutely epic.
Yeah.
You'll see us on some of the videos also that your Saltwater Guide posted and stuff of pulling multiple tuna over the rail. And there's a certain method that I haven't shared with anyone that only the members will know this year. And you're going to see a lot more tuna in accounts from the members. I guarantee it.
And then I got a message from somebody on my phone that said, yeah, I kind of like your website, but it doesn't have enough content. Well, gang, we have 580 plus videos on how to. If you can come up, listen, here's my challenge to everybody. If you can come up with a video that you want to see that I haven't covered on my website, let me know. I will give you a 1-year free access to my website. If you can send me at 949-374-0786 how I can put more stuff up there. How I can put more. Look at all the videos. It's just absolutely incredible, gang. And to think, oh, there's not enough content. Really?
There's no other site like it. None.
You're just looking for a reason to eat your boogers. That's why you're saying that. Because like I told Brett last night, Justin, he was watching the show, the guy that gave you that lobster.
Yeah.
He was saying that he was mentioning a couple things. I said, hey, hold on a second. Listen, you can say anything you want. If you can stump me, that would be amazing. Because we got 508. I've seen everything possibly done wrong, as much as you could possibly do wrong. I have no idea what you guys do in Florida or in New Jersey, but I guarantee you, if it swims in Southern California, we fished for it, and we fished for it at the highest level you can fish for it.
Yep.
So we have videos on everything from swordfish to sand dabs and everything in between, gang. There's the only reason you're not on my website is because you are totally excited about sucking.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Absolutely. Oh, so there's some game plans right there, everyone. So we use different forms of putting out the game plans, and some of those, as you see the colored charts, that is from Navionics. We're showing you the exact spot and how to fish it and where to set up. There's no other site that does that.
And what I'm trying to tell you is, gang, not only do I give you all the spots, because if you want, here, I'm going to let you in on a huge secret. If you want fishing spots, stop. Just get off the podcast, go down to West Marine, buy one of those laminated charts. For, I think they're like $10, and you'll have all the spots. And then you can go out there and try to figure out if that spot fish is good on an uphill current or a downhill current, on offshore wind, onshore wind, and what am I expect to catch there? Because all that those laminated charts do is give you spots. And a lot of people call me all the time and go, yeah, I'm just interested in the spots. Well, then you're going to suck at fishing, because the spots are worthless if you don't know what to do when you get there. If you don't know what you're looking for when you get there, or you don't know that you want to anchor at White Rock at San Clemente Island in 90 feet of water on a downhill current, then the White Rock spot is on the laminated chart, but there's nothing to tell you exactly how to fish it. I made all these videos. I made them back in 1987 with a guy named Danny Jackson and Joe Bongos, and we went around and we made this plethora of videos, and we did it on VHS tape. I know a lot of you have never even heard of a VHS tape, but that's how we did it the first time. Then we went back and we did it again in 96, 97, and we did it on DVD. And then I had all these different companies asking me, hey, can we use your video? Da, 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 da. Yeah. I don't know. I wasn't a marketing guru guy. I didn't know anything about it. Then 7 years ago, we launched this website, and I redid it all digitally, and I redid it all. And now you have all the spots on our website. We have over 1,300 spots. And when Pablo finds a new spot, or Justin finds a new spot, or Sonny finds a new spot, we add stuff. We're constantly adding to this. And then we're also putting them up on the game plan. The game plans come out every Thursday at 3:30 in the afternoon, between 3:30 and 4:30, depending on what's going on. And they basically tell you exactly where to go and exactly what to do. Oh, there you go, Tony. Look at that beautiful lobster. He's going to be talking about that one for the rest of his life.
Look at, here's Tony again. If you keep going, no, go down. Go down again. Tony again posted what before his thresher shark too.
Oh, yeah.
When he got that thresher shark. So just like that, does everyone know that thresher sharks, you can catch them all year long?
Yeah.
An easy way. Only at your saltwater guide. Just saying.
Gang, all we're doing is trying to help you. We're always constantly trying to help everybody. We just want you to keep your boat. We don't want you to get caught up in this world right now with people saying there's no fish. And I think it's super important to share everything that we've learned over the 48 years of fishing for a living in Southern California, and give as much of the information as I can back to you guys so that you can have buckets full of lobsters like that. You can have hoop nets full of lobsters like the one I showed you in the beginning of the show that Justin had. It's super important that we're all involved and we all understand, because bye, Elliot. Thank you for helping us today. We all need to understand that we're under attack right now and they want to close fishing. So be very, very careful what you say on this, on those other boards and other blogs talking about fishing, because if you're not successful at fishing, it is not Justin's fault. It sure the hell ain't Pablo's fault. And you can't blame me. You're the ones who decided to not become members of the website. You're the ones that have decided to go try to figure this fishing thing out on your own. It doesn't make any sense. Even Justin told you he became a member of the website before he ever started working for me. But before that, he was calling me before there was a website because he wanted to make sure that he didn't suck. Pablo, Pablo and I met because of the website. Pablo's one of my guys. Pablo, Justin, and Sonny. You guys are my guys because you guys do it the right way. You follow the simple instructions, gang. I'm not saying I'm the greatest fisherman in the world. I've just been lucky to fish for a living for 49 years or 48 years in Southern California. And my family started in Southern California in 1947. I know there's a lot of you out there that have websites that have been doing it way longer than us, but you forgot to tell anybody.
Yeah. Ain't that the truth, huh?
And just remember, gang, when you're on a boat and the captain's telling you, oh, that Dave Hansen guy, just remember, he's never had a cup of coffee with me, and he's very, very jealous. He would love to be Pablo, or he would love to be Justin, because they're not running right now in the middle of the winter. They're not running. They're having top ramen for dinner tonight.
Yeah. It is very, I heard from a couple landing owners that one landing only has one boat going out, and the other landing has nothing. That's why they asked me how much am I running right now, and I said 3 to 5 days a week. I could run 9 days a week if there's 9 days during the week, but I gotta sleep sometime. I gotta go home and see the family, and So he said, "You're running how much?" I said 3 to 5 days a week. He's all, "Are you serious?" And I said, "Here's my logs." And he looked at my log and he's like, "What the hell?" He's all, "How are you so busy?" And I said, "Your saltwater guide." And he's like, "Wow, man." And that's when that landing owner asked me to come over to his landing. So we'll see. I may be moving my boat, but it'll be close.
Yeah. Pablo, give everybody, I'm going to throw your number back up there. I can't believe we blew through an hour already.
Yeah. Give me a call, 619-431-3070. Would love to go out a few nights this week. Opened up open parties just so we can get the Saltwater Guide members out there. Need 4 people to go, 175 per person, and we'll go. 619-431-3070.
Gang, do you have a lot, or Pablo, parking's not an issue there, right?
Parking's not an issue. Not this time of year, that's for sure. Plenty of parking everywhere. Once you contact me, I dial you in on exactly where to park so you don't get in any kind of trouble or any fines or anything.
And it's a quick, easy, right off the 5 freeway, come right down there, SeaWorld Drive. And
oh yeah, it's super easy off the 5 freeway. We're right in between the Hyatt Hotel and Seaforth Tackle Shop, where the sport fishing is located. We're just next building up from there. We meet right there. I meet you right there, right by the parking lot, right by the top of the gangway that goes down to the docks. When we walk you down and show you everything.
And remember, gang, if you're going lobster fishing on a boat that tells you they're going to pick you up at the launch ramp, they're doing it illegal. It's an illegal charter. I promise you that. Justin, do you got any open party, or is y'all booked up?
So I'm pretty booked, but I'm going to do one more open party before I raise my rates, because fuel is costing me an astronomical amount. It's more than what I was budgeting for.
Oh, yeah. Tell everybody. You went to the fuel dock yesterday. What'd you pay?
Oh, my gosh. Almost $6 a freaking gallon after tax.
Oh, that's so wonderful. Everybody got what they wanted. They got what they voted for. No more mean tweets.
Yeah. It's absolutely crazy. I thought the fuel was going down. What the beep happened? Like, what is going on now? I don't know, but it's not going to be much of a raise. It's going to be $25. But my last trip for $175 per person, open party, is going to be one of these 3 days. I don't know which day yet, because I have Paul. Whenever Paul schedules for me, I kind of stop what I'm doing and I just put the days he says, and then we pick one. So Paul's either going to be on the 30th, 31st, or the 1st of February. So whatever day he doesn't go on is the day we're going to go. I'll know more by this weekend. Nice. But I already have 2 spots taken for that day. And so I'll only have 2 spots left, and it's going to be $175 per person. And if you want to go, make sure you book it sooner than later. I just don't know which day yet. I don't want to say, oh, it's going to be this day, and then we change it, because I can change it anytime.
Gang, and if you want to meet me, Justin, and Pablo, come to the Bard Hall show on Saturday. The three of us will be there hanging out, wandering around, doing our thing. Everyone will be at my seminar at 12 o'clock. If you want to meet Pablo, you want to meet Justin, you want to shake their hand, you want to say hi to them, tell them how much you appreciate everything they do, especially the members, how much we help all the members. You guys say hi to Pablo, say hi to Justin. 12 o'clock on the stage. I'll be doing my seminar, and they'll both be in the audience. It'll be fun. We'll have a good time. I promise you I will entertain you, and you can get your flags from Justin. You can get your flags down in San Diego from John Stanley.
I only had 15, so get them before the ones I have are gone. There's more out there. Just that's all I have on me.
Yeah, John Stanley and Sonny have a few, but we'll get them. We'll make sure everybody gets a flag. If you need one and Justin sold out, just let us know. We'll get it mailed to you. And Pablo, I'm excited to see you at the Bard Hall show, gang. If you want to save money, grab that QR code, or if you're listening, go to Bard Hall Show 2024, put in the code YSWG and the number 2024, and that'll save you $2 per ticket. And
make sure everyone becomes a member of Your Saltwater Guide. Download that app, because you can use that app on the water. You don't need cell phone signal. So say you're out on the water, right? And you're following the game plan, or you're following the hot spots because you already watched the other videos of how to fish that spot. So you're following that video, boom, you're heading to Catalina, you lose signal. Now that you've already had it on your phone, all you have to do is click on it and it pops right up. You don't need signal to watch it. So you can find out exactly where the fish were biting, what they were doing. A real quick example, sorry, I know I'm holding everyone past the hour. Last year I was out on a boat. We went to Long Point. Okay, Long Point. Woo! Everyone can fish Long Point, but can you fish Long Point is the question. There was a boat already there, but I knew they were in the wrong spot. They were off of it by 50 feet. 50 feet is a big deal when you're fishing. I told my passengers, we're going to park over here, and they're looking at the other guy like they're not catching anything. I don't care. We're going to catch something. So we anchored up right where we were supposed to be. It was nonstop catching, and the other boat was watching us. I think they're getting kind of pissed. And the passengers I was with were busting up laughing the whole time because they're like, what's going on? That boat's not catching a single thing, and we're catching all the fish. And that's all because we're doing everything correctly. So that's all I wanted to share.
No, that was good. Thank you very, very much. That was awesome. That's good. People need to know that. Gang, don't forget to check out our website, yoursaltwaterguide.com. We got everything you need to be successful when you go fishing. Plus, you got cool clothes to wear if you go and you go through the store. And we will see you too at the Bard Hall show. Thank you very much, gang. I'll be with you tomorrow, Tuesday. Jump on the show. This goes live every day at 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Thank you, Pablo, and thank you, Justin, for giving me a few minutes of your time. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to call Pablo. If you can't make the trip this week, call him and get into his phone list so he can call you when he's going to do his next open party trip when you can make it, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, give me a call. Take you guys out.
And we can't wait the three of us are super excited to meet everybody at the Bard Hall show. It's going to be fun. We'll be there. Saturday, you'll get to meet all three of us. Then Justin's got a boogie out of there quick. He's in a big lobster tournament with Slay Day, King of the Harbor. And he'll be going live on that. So we'll get to see if he's going to win the tournament or not. Nobody else will be live, but he'll be live in a tournament. That's pretty incredible.
That'll be the first time anyone's ever gone live in a tournament, period.
On any kind of fishing.
Breaking records, boys.
Yes, we are.
So I'll be live tomorrow as well.
Tomorrow night, you got a trip?
Anthony chartered my boat for his AC guys.
Oh, my God. Pokemon.
Yep.
Pokemon.
Oh, I got to ask him if he could bring some pokey. That would be amazing.
Oh, I bet you he will. Yeah, I bet you he will. All right, Pablo. All right, Justin. Thanks, guys. Everybody, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.